Imagine this. It's the dead of night. The world around you is silent, but your heart is screaming. You've prayed, you've made dua, you've cried, yet nothing has changed. You feel alone, abandoned, like Allah has turned his back on you. Now, ask yourself, has this ever been you? If it has, then the story I'm about to share isn't just history. It's a message. A message about what happens when we think Allah has forgotten us, and how wrong we really are. This is the story of Hanzala ibn al-Rahib, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad. A man who experienced a moment so profound, it shook him to his core. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why his story isn't just about the past. It's about you. It's about the nights you've spent wondering if anyone, let alone Allah, hears you. And it's about the sign he sends when you least expect it. Let's set the scene. Hanzala was a young man, full of faith. He had fought alongside the Prophet, in battles, stood firm in his prayers, and lived his life in devotion. But one day, something changed. He found himself overwhelmed. The weight of the world felt like it was crushing him. He began to question, where is Allah in all of this? That night, as he lay in bed, sleep wouldn't come. His mind raced. His heart ached. He felt like he was drowning in his own thoughts. And then, something extraordinary happened. As he tossed and turned, he heard a voice. Not just any voice. The voice of the Prophet Muhammad, calling out to him from outside his home. The Prophet had come to him in the middle of the night, seeking him out personally. Hanzala rushed to the door, his heart pounding. What could the Prophet possibly want with him at this hour? The Prophet looked at him with eyes full of warmth and concern. He asked, Hanzala, how are you? Hanzala, taken aback, replied honestly, Hanzala has become a hypocrite, O Messenger of Allah. The Prophet didn't scold him. He didn't dismiss his feelings. Instead, he asked, why do you say that? Hanzala explained, when we are with you, O Messenger of Allah, we are reminded of paradise and hell, and it feels as if we can see them with our own eyes. But when we leave your presence, we get distracted by our families, our work, our lives, and we forget. The Prophet didn't tell him he was wrong for feeling this way. Instead, he taught him something that would change his life forever. He said, by the one in whose hand is my soul, if you were to remain in the state you are in when you are with me, the angels would shake your hands in your gatherings and visit you in your homes. But, Hanzala, there is a time for this and a time for that. In other words, it's okay to feel distant. It's okay to struggle. But don't ever believe that Allah has abandoned you. Even in your darkest moments, He is closer than you think. Now, here's the question I want you to sit with. What if the very thing you're struggling with right now is the sign Allah is using to bring you closer to Him? Think about it. Hanzala felt lost. He felt like a hypocrite. But in reality, his struggle was the very thing that led him to a deeper connection with the Prophet, and with Allah. His honesty about his feelings was the first step toward healing. And that's the lesson for us today. Allah doesn't abandon us. He tests us. Yes. He challenges us. Absolutely. But He also sends us signs, sometimes in the form of a struggle, sometimes in the form of a person, or a moment, or even a thought that crosses our mind when we least expect it. The key is to recognize those signs. To trust that even in the darkness, Allah is guiding us. So if you're sitting there tonight, feeling like Hanzala did, like you're alone, like your prayers aren't being answered, like Allah is far away, remember this: the Prophet came to Hanzala in the middle of the night. He sought him out. He reminded him that his feelings were valid, but his faith was stronger. And Allah is doing the same for you right now, even if you don't see it yet. If this reminder touched your heart, don't let it end here. Subscribe to Remind My Heart for daily reminders that will uplift your soul and bring you closer to Allah. And as you go about your day, take a moment to reflect on this. What if the struggle you're facing is the very thing Allah is using to draw you nearer to Him? Before you go, let's make a dua together. Close your eyes and say, Ya Allah, when I feel lost, remind me that you are near. When I feel alone, show me the signs of your presence. And when I struggle, strengthen my faith. Ameen. Until next time, remember, Allah's mercy is closer than your next breath. Keep your heart open.